Hello, lovely Leo. Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, and I'm very blessed that you're here with me today. So, today will be your weekly for September 1st through 7th. This will be a general reading for the collective of Leo. So, if you find this does not resonate with you, I do find that looking at your chart, using your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs together as a whole will give you a much more better understanding of your weekly path. Okay, now I will be beginning with scrying, and then we're going to move along to some oracle cards for some extra guidance. And these are the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff. Very beautiful cards. And then we will be ending the reading with some symbols. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and begin, Leo. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Leo need to know for the week of September 1st through the 7th of 2022? Please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, bigger, please. Okay, please clarify. Okay, more, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what I'm seeing, Leo, is in symbology, I'm seeing a duck with, it's like this duck is smiling, but also this duck is having it's like you know, those robes that had a cloak years ago that they would wear. So it's kind of like a cloak over the head. So it's telling me there's something that's hidden in your life, something that needs, maybe you need to research something a little more to get more clarity on something, but there's something hidden, or you could be hiding something as well, that maybe you need to bring to light. um I also feel like, though, symbology for a duck, one of the big symbologies that sticks out to me is flexibility. And the fact that you were smiling is telling me that you're learning to be more flexible, okay? Or you're getting ready to step into that energy of learning more flexibility. Now, here's the thing, when we are in a phase of learning flexibility, a lot of times that means a lot of stuff's going on. A lot of stuff starts happening. You could start feeling overwhelmed, oh, I got to get this done by this certain time. And then this happens. And then it knocks you off course for this. It's all these distractions or things that happen. But what it is, it's a lesson in flexibility, like spirit trying to teach you to be more flexible. And is it easy? No. I find when I go through that myself, it's pretty hard. It's a big lesson, and I have to just keep stepping back, taking a deep breath, and saying, okay, I have to learn to be flexible. Because I'm a Capricorn and I like to have structure. I like to know, when this is going to be done and when I need to do this. I have my calendars for everything. And it's like, when that happens, that things that disrupt my routine or what I have projected that I want to have done by a certain time. And when I don't get there, I have to just keep telling myself, okay, I'm learning to be flexible. I have to get through this. But the nice thing about it is once we begin learning that flexibility, and within that flexibility, learning to prioritize what has to be done today, and then prioritizing those things today. What can wait until another day? What's least important? Okay, very good. Okay, Spirit, please show me more. What does Leo need to know, please? Okay, here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, bigger, please. Okay, I'm seeing some kind of shock factor here. Several people, shock factor. Shock factor. Okay, more please, Spirit. Okay, it looks like you're going to be doing something, or you've just started on doing something that's going to shock people. But I'm also seeing a kitten. Okay, now a kitten for me, now usually when I see a cat knows when to pounce on an opportunity. They know when to pounce on their prey. Okay, but this is a baby. It's a little white, furry, fluffy, cute little baby kitten. Okay, so it's like this kitten hasn't become an adult yet. Okay, so it's like whatever this situation is that needs to come to clarity, with the hood, okay, on the head. Whatever this is that needs to come to light, it's like there will be growth for you. There will be spiritual growth, but it's going to help you along on your journey. And again, this could be something that, you may need to research further to get more information on, gain new perspectives on, tweak something, however this resonates with you. But it's like right now, spirit's showing you to me like as a baby, okay? A little baby, young kitten. So like young spiritually, and on whatever. Now, it doesn't mean overall you're young spiritually, okay? But it's just saying that in this, whatever situation this is for you, that this is a young situation, okay? And there's growth that needs to be obtained from this situation for you, okay? For your highest good. And it's going to shock people. Okay. Now, that can be a good shock, or it can be, a shock as in, people get jealous, or people don't understand you, or, but the thing is here, Leo, Spirit is telling me, yeah, thank you, Spirit. And I also just saw a dog with its ears up. So what that means, Spirit's telling me that no matter what reactions you're getting from other people, okay, that's not for you to worry about. Okay. What Spirit is wanting you to focus on this week is focusing on getting more clarity on that situation, or removing that cloak from the head, okay, and allowing something to come to light so you can look at it in a new perspective, look at it as a whole, kind of step back from it for a minute and look at everything involved in it. And this dog that I'm seeing, a dog is a symbolism for me of protection, uh, best friend quality. So what this is telling me is Spirit saying that you will be divinely protected, not to fear this. So like if other people, let's say, okay, let's say just for an example, you take on a whole new look. Okay, like you went out and bought you a wardrobe, and you've redone your hair, and you're trying a new style and the way you're wearing your makeup, or depending on what gender you are. You could go out and buy you a new pair of shoes. Okay, something that's stylish right now, but like just coming into style. But other people haven't seen it yet that it's in style. So they look at you like, wow, that's some funky looking shoes, you know. But don't worry about those things. Spirits say no. No, 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 no. This is a growing time for you spiritually. This is a time for you to, unmask what anything that that you're hiding, or anything that has been hidden from you, to unmask it, to let it come to light, okay? Because the kitten was white, and that's talking about purity. That's the divine source energy, okay? So it's like letting all of that come to light and releasing, getting the information, um, looking at it as a whole, and then releasing it, okay? And being yourself, okay? And realize that it's okay to be you, because you are on your own journey, okay? And, no one else is living your journey, and you're not living anyone else's, okay? So this is your journey, and it's okay to be who you are. And, other people might even get jealous. They may have seen these new shoes, and they're like, oh my gosh, Leo has really stepped it up. Leo's taking this big transformation. Leo's doing this and this and this. And, then they might be like, oh my gosh, Leo looks better than I do. Leo is doing, buying new clothes that I can't afford. So I'm just going to be mad at Leo, instead of what people or that person should be feeling or thinking is, hey, that's great for Leo. I encourage Leo. They should be thinking, okay, Leo's on Leo's journey. I am on my journey. I may not look like Leo, but I look like me, and I need to live my journey and my heart's desires and my purpose the way that I should, and not worry about that Leo has more than me, or Leo looks better than I do, or something like that, okay? But I am feeling this jealous tendency from many people, but many people are definitely going to be shocked at you, Leo, from something either you're going to be revealing, or something that you find out that comes to light, okay? So however that resonates with you. All right. Spirit, please show me more for Leo. Okay, here. Leo, I see an energy that is representing you. You are standing. This is very, very sweet. Okay, you're standing. It's like you're outside, and the wind is it's like I'm seeing hair flowing in the wind. So it's like there's a slight breeze, not anything overpowering. It's like a beautiful wind. It's just a slight breeze blowing the hair. And I'm also seeing a big, huge flower like sitting on your shoulder. It looks kind of like the magnolia, but it's not. It's a different flower. I don't really know what the type of flower it is, but it's a big, like a beautiful tropical pink, like a fuchsia pink, a bold pink, and but it's sitting on your shoulder, and you're smiling. And then I saw standing beside you, there's another person, okay? And what I'm feeling with this other person is more of a masculine energy. So we have a feminine and a masculine energy standing side by side, almost like shoulder to shoulder. Now, two things I can feel from this. Now, either for some of you, this could be that you are going to find that balance between your masculine and feminine energy. Okay, you're going to be able to actually step in to your power this week. Okay, when you realize that you're becoming more balanced. Now, for others of you, I feel like this could actually be someone stepping into your life, like being by your side, standing by your side. That goes back to the dog that I saw. Remember the dog, the best friend, the protector. Okay, so that could be, again, someone stepping into your life that's going to make you feel protected. It's going to make you feel like they're right there by your side. Okay, this could be a job opportunity as well. So it could be just a situation that enters your life, some kind of opportunity that's going to give you, like, let's say you've been looking for a job and all of a sudden you find one, you get hired through a job, and you haven't been feeling secure. You haven't been feeling protected, not knowing what you're going to do financially. And all of a sudden, this job that you applied for calls and says, we would like to hire you. And, then it's like all of a sudden you have that comfort, you have that safety net, that security. Okay. So that's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay, Spirit, anything else for Leo for this week, please? Here. Okay, I just saw a fox. So in this situation, the fox had a smirky grin on its face. So please understand this is a warning from Spirit, Leo. Okay, there is someone who is going to try to trick you somehow. Yeah, and I'm seeing that shock factor again. There's someone that's going to try to trick you. Now, maybe because of jealousy, they may be sly with their words. Doesn't have to be about jealousy, but there's whatever this and whoever this is. I feel like they may be a very sad person because I'm seeing a little girl that has this look on her face. She's holding a teddy bear really tight, like she's really scared. This could be you also, Leo. But for some of you, I feel like when you bring all this to light or you get clarification on what's hidden, it's going to scare someone. Okay? It's going to, like, when that shock factor hits, it's going to like jar someone, and it's going to scare them somehow, and like, oh my gosh, I didn't know Leo was going to say that, or I didn't know Leo was going to maybe a secret about someone. I don't know. I feel like Leo also as well, this can be you feeling internally scared like a little child, not knowing which way to go, holding on to that teddy bear for security. But again, what just came through prior to that, I really feel like that you're going to get that clarity, and you're going to all of a sudden, so whoever this is, if it's a person that's standing by your side, or you could even be getting a furry friend, okay? But I don't think it's as literal. I think it's more symbolically that you're going to be having this support system, someone coming into your life, or again, it could be a job situation, getting more security in that sense, but somehow feeling more secure. Okay, very good. All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and move over to the cards. Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does the zodiac sign of Leo need to know for the week of September 1st through the 7th, 2022? Please, Spirit. What would you like to tell Leo as we begin to close this reading? What guidance does Leo need to know? Oh, yeah, okay. These Spirit? Yes, okay. And this one? Yes. Okay, more from this deck. Yes. Okay. What else would you like to tell Leo, please, Spirit? Whoa. Okay. All right, Spirit. This one? Yes. And this one? Yes. More from this deck? Yes. Okay. What else would you like to tell Leo, please, Spirit? Okay. This one, Spirit. Yes. More from this deck. Okay. Spirit wants me to keep going. What else would you like to tell Leo? Thank you, Spirit. This one. Yes. More from this deck. Okay. We're done. All right. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you, Leo. We have a lot of cards here. Let's see. Surrender to Spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn this situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. So that was the first card. All right, so let's go to the next one. We have surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. Wow. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. There's the fox. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Yes, I really feel like this is a warning right now for you. For it's either a person or a situation. You know, it could be like, when I say a situation, it could be a job. Okay, so let's say you get that phone call and your gut's telling you, because they're like promising you they're going to do this for you if you work for them, and you know all this, and your gut's telling you something's not right here. This seems too easy. Something's wrong. Spirit's saying listen to your gut. Okay, be very cautious. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So now this may have to do with whatever the uncovering of information, uncovering of something, bringing something to light is about. Okay, then we have surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Very good. Boundaries are so important. So, so important. Because the fact is, Leo, none of us are living the same paths. None of us. And, you know, it's hard. And people can just do it, you know, not meaning anything by it. But it's hard. Let me just rephrase this. It's easy. Okay, like for myself, it's easy because I know what I'm doing in my life every day, what tasks I have to do, all this stuff, right? So it's easy for me to think that so many other people live their lives like I do, have the same time frame like I do, okay? But that's not true. So I feel like Spirit saying that it's okay for you to set your boundaries with other people, and just keep in mind that, you know, people might not be intending to intrude on you, you know, like into your life or whatever. But that still doesn't mean that they're not intruding, okay, somehow. So it's like Spirit saying it's okay. Say, okay, you know, I can't talk this day. You know, I'm free on this day. That's when I'm free. Okay. And if the other person can't understand your boundaries, then that's okay. You can just move along, right? But knowing that you're setting your boundaries, okay, because that's what's good for you on your journey. And it's up to the other person to figure out that they're on their own journey, and, you know, that they can't see what you're doing in your household at every moment of the day and night. to know your schedule, when they can talk to you, when they can do this, when they can do that. Okay. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Yes, 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 yes. So if you, Leo, are the little girl that I saw scared, holding on to her little teddy bear for comfort, just know and remember that Spirit is somehow sending you support. Okay, whether it's financial, like, a pay increase, a better job, or someone into your life for that, some kind of support system. Okay, surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Yes, yes, yes. And now, this isn't saying to be egotistical, Leo, but it's very important for each of us on our journeys to focus on ourselves. And that goes right back to setting boundaries. We have to be able to focus on ourselves, our goals. We have to be able to take that time. We have to have the time. So you have the time by setting boundaries. So, but we have to be able to take that time to be able to reflect on things. If our lives are just constantly doing this, and everyone's I want, because a lot of times the more we give to someone, the more they want to take. That I want more, and eventually you don't have more to give even to yourself. So Spirit's saying it's going to be important for you to take care of you first, especially starting with setting boundaries with when you're available. If you need to stay offline for a while, if you're online a lot, stay offline. You don't have to explain to anybody why you're not posting something if you have a channel. Okay, you don't have to explain anything. All right, because you are on your journey, and as long as you're doing what's best for you, and then you put in the best that you can do and put the rest in the hands of God and the Holy Divine, the universe, then things things will start beginning to play out for you. Okay, like in a very positive manner. Then we have surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to wow, to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Yes, yes. So, it's like this, Leo. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. So, like, okay, I know a lot of people, it's easy for people to point fingers at someone else, okay, and say, well, you didn't do this, or you're not doing this, and da 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 da. Well, here's the fact. Remember, Leo, if someone starts pointing their fingers at you and accusing you of whatever, okay, first of all, other people's opinions of us do not matter. That is not why we're here in the first place. Okay, now, next of all, okay, so if someone starts, putting you down or whatever, okay, just remember that you are here on your purpose, your soul path. Your soul path is not the same as everyone else's soul path. We are all on our own journey. So people can say whatever they want. They can talk about you all they want. But the fact is, you're on your own journey just as they are. And just because they can't see, what you're doing in your household and the things that you have to do for you to stay rejuvenated, to live your purpose, to be happy, okay, they can easily have the wrong perspective of you, okay? So don't worry about their perspectives, okay? The only thing Spirit wants you to focus on is being the best you possible for your soul purpose, okay? Which starts with setting boundaries and giving yourself the love and care and attention first before anything and anyone else. Okay. Um, Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Now, Leo, you may be having communication difficulties at this time. Now, if you are, I do recommend if you like music or nature sounds or something like that, YouTube is plastered with solfeggio and binaural beats. Just all you have to do is type in something about meditation sounds or nature sounds for throat chakra healing. Okay. And you can listen to those as you go to sleep. Some people don't like anything on when they're sleeping. So if that's the case, if you just want to play it throughout your home throughout the day, or, for 5 minutes, a little bit at a time will even help. But they can help you to be able to unblock that throat chakra and be able to come into more a positive or a better way of communicating with others. Okay, surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. So, some of you may be stuck in the past, a past situation, reliving it over and over in your mind, and Spirit's saying to stop. Spirit does not want us to stay stuck in situations, okay? Um, Spirit wants us when we go through something, yes, we do need to go through it and feel the emotion, okay? Because that's when the healing can start taking place. But what Spirit doesn't want us to do is to stay stuck in that energy, okay? Spirit wants us to begin taking action towards the healing process. Now, does that mean that you're going to heal from this in this lifetime? No. Some people go through situations, depending on what they are. They go through the situation and they never heal from it. But what's important is taking action on healing it. Okay. Going within, looking at the situation from an observer standpoint without allowing your emotions, once you went through the emotions, okay, and you've given it a little break, then coming back and revisiting that without bringing the emotions back into it. Now, if you're starting to feel, when you revisit something, you start feeling, having thoughts running through your mind, well, I should have said this. Okay. You're not ready to revisit it. Okay. So what Spirit wants us to do is when we get to the point of being able to revisit without having emotions involved, looking at it as an observer, what did I learn from this? What can I take away from this to use in the future? Okay. What can I use in my life now, today? Take it as lesson and what didn't work for me. Okay. And then move forward, taking that knowledge forward so that should something like this happen again, you'll have that knowledge. Okay. So that you don't step into that same sort of situation. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universe will flow. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So it's all about trust. Okay. Trusting the divine for divine timing, my friends. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see what symbol Spirit wants for you. We have a crystal. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to take that because I have crystals in here just to keep the energy clean. However, I feel like Spirit wants me to bring the crystal out. So I feel like, Leo, some of you, your abilities are either increasing or you're going to be noticing that you're beginning to have abilities you never knew you had. Okay. Some of you may be energy healers or energy workers. But I feel like this week, for many of you, you're going to be feeling some kind of like enhancement spiritually, okay? Like some kind of, uh, some of you may be just awakening, and others of you may have already began the awakening process. You may feel like you may start feeling more energy this week, or you may have more epiphanies, like aha moments. And when you do that, for those of you that do know that that's spirit coming in, planting seeds in your mind, like, okay, here's your next step. Oh, here's a great idea. Where did that idea come from? And, it's a new idea to start a business. And, and what it is spirit saying, hey, it's time. So spirit plants this little seed in our brain and says, okay, kind of like a download, and says, okay, think about this now. It's because it's time to do this. So you have that thought and you're like, wow, I need to start this new business. Why did I think of this 2 years ago? Well, it wasn't divine timing. Okay. We have a lot of times we have to go through situations and close those cycles out before we can begin a new cycle, okay? A new book in our life. All right, so that's everything that I have for you, dear Leos. I love you so much, and I really wish you each a very happy, blessed week. Bye bye, my friends.